Today we're going to be talking about the idea of light and darkness. Light and darkness comes up over and over again in the Bible. It's a very important idea in Scripture, and we'll see some of the ideas and some of the principles that we can learn from light and darkness. The first time we see light and darkness in the Bible is in Genesis chapter 1. And we see it starting in verse 2. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. So we see that we started off with darkness, but then God created light. Now the neat thing about light is, whenever there's light, it pushes the darkness away. Hey, who turned off the light? Oh, there we go. Where did the darkness go? See, whenever you have light, it pushes the darkness away. Wherever there's a source of light, then the darkness goes away. So can you think of some different sources of light? What ideas can you come up with? Let me hear. Did I hear you say the sun? What about the moon? Did you know that stars are a source of light? What about fire? How about electricity? Like lightning? What other ideas can you come up with? So those are all great examples of natural sources of light. And there's many other sources of light around us that you can probably think of. But who do you think the true source of light is? Where does the true light come from? We're told in 1 John chapter 1 and verse 5 says, "God is light, and in him is no darkness." So we see that God is the true source of light. He's where light originally came from. Now we are called to be like God, which means we are supposed to be lights. So if we're supposed to be a light, how do we become a light? Well, we learn to be more like God. Has God given us something to teach us how to be a light? Well, he has. If we look in Psalm 119, in verse 105, he says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path." So if we see that God is a light, can we think of anyone else who might be a light? Is there anyone that you can think of that we're told in the Bible that they are a light? Who can you think of? It says in the Gospel of John, chapter 8, we look in verse 12, "Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that follows me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life." So we can see that Jesus is a source of light, where we can learn from him, and we can learn about the light of life. So to be little lights, we need to learn to obey our parents and obey God. And if we do that, then we will be lights to the darkness around us, and we'll push the darkness away. Do you want to see a demonstration of how that works? So we're going to see a demonstration of how light can dispel or push away the darkness that's around it. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to want a bowl to hold some water, and you're going to want some water. You're going to want some pepper and dish soap, and a plate to pour the dish soap on, and finally, some toothpicks. So take your water and fill your bowl about halfway with water. Take your pepper, put lots of pepper on top until the whole top of the water is covered with pepper. Like that. You take your dish soap. You only need a little bit. Just put a little bit on the plate. Okay. So the pepper is our darkness. See that bowl? It's full of darkness. Darkness all in the bowl. This toothpick is our light. So we're going to take the toothpick, dip it in the soap. Now we have a little light. What do you think is going to happen when we put this light in the darkness in the bowl? Pause the video here and talk to whoever you're doing this demonstration with and see if you can come up with an idea of what you think is going to happen. And I'll be here waiting for when you come back. Okay, welcome back. Let's see what happens when we dip our light in the darkness. Whoa! What did it do? It dispelled the darkness, or it pushed the darkness away. So where the light went in, it pushed the darkness away. So there you have it. Light dispels darkness. Now I want you to talk to whoever you're doing this activity with and see if you can come up with ideas how you can be a light to all your friends around you.